My name is Axton Burton. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the Executive Director for Pride Across the Bridge.
Naomi Bryant. I'm the Volunteer Coordinator for Pride Across the Bridge. My pronouns are she, they.
Hello, my name is James Webster. I am the Chair of Pride Across the Bridge, and my pronouns are he, they.
I like the feeling of being in family. I think that it is a rare thing to be able to collectively come together with so many grassroots organizations. And so to know that we have so much of our family and our friends nearby, whether it's coming through the door and friendly harassing the Together Center staff, or bumping into Lalita or Tolika, it's wonderful to be able to know that we have our comrades close to us all in that same space.
Being at the Together Center has allowed us to have office hours, which has given us the opportunity for community members to come meet with us at a very low stakes and welcoming environment. And this has allowed us to meet with people in the community in a very wonderful space where they can meet us and learn about what we do at Pride Across the Bridge, the events we have, and volunteer opportunities that are available. And this has been a very special opportunity for us because it has allowed people in our community to attend events that they otherwise might not have heard about, and also learn more about us, become more comfortable with us, and learn about ways that they can become more involved as a volunteer.
I love the community. I love seeing all of these nonprofits doing good work for the community and bringing people together here physically, but also bringing people together within the larger community that they serve. I love that the Together Center exists at all, but the impact on the inside is absolutely incredible. I love all of the events that I've been privy to, that I've had the chance to sit in on, or to be a part of, or just even to know that they are happening. It is many times where Axton said, "Oh, did you know that they're doing this at the Together Center?" I'm like, "Oh, that's fantastic. We're busy, but I'm glad it's happening."
Together Center has amplified our impact by offering a lot of historic firsts. We, as Pride Across the Bridge, are the first queer Eastside focused org that has a drop-in space, which is huge, especially just being across the bridge from Seattle. We're expected to have that community close, and we really don't have that infrastructure over here. So the Together Center has been able to offer us a space for our community to drop in, connect with leadership, share their concerns, share their wishes, and also just learn about what's going on in our community and how they can be involved.
As the volunteer coordinator for Pride Across the Bridge, my main focus is volunteers. And something that I really treasure about the Together Center is that it has allowed us to connect with some really amazing people. The Together Center has provided us the opportunity to have a space to either meet with people during our open office hours, or to have time set aside to meet with individuals and just really talk about the resources we have, the events that we have, and the ways that they can get involved. And right now, it's a really scary time in the queer community, and it can feel, and it can also be a very dangerous time in the queer community. And so for people to reach out to us, not only for resources, but to also to be involved, can be a huge risk. It can be a risk to stand up and also show up. And so for folks who are coming to the Together Center to just meet with us and learn more about who we are, it's a low stakes and low barrier for them to just learn if we are a safe, affirming space for them. And once they are able to see that we are, it is much easier for them to say, hey, this is something I want to be a part of, and this is a good and safe, affirming space for me to volunteer at. So I really, really appreciate the space and place that the Together Center is for us.
Together Center has really given us a home base, a space where we can say, come meet us in person that isn't at our house. It's allowed us to have a public face because Lord knows we're never going to have a storefront. We can't have a brick and mortar for our organization, but being able to have just enough space to where we can put up a sign and say, hey, we're here, come talk to us, really opens up that human connection for people to come and engage with us on a personal level.
The Together Center also offers us the opportunity to connect more with community and offer things that are free giveaways like art supplies, gender affirming care like trans tape, as well as curate specific days to be able to have Chinese interpreter days, job interview, resume prep days.
I've gotten to host D&D at the Together Center a couple of times. I run the PAB D&D groups, and every time that we've been at the Together Center, it's a very welcoming space. It's an incredible space to bring people into and to show off. The Together Center has really helped us host events and amplify our organization's ability to bring people into a communal space where we can share and discuss in a safe way.
After the presidential election in 2024, the day after, it really hit our queer community incredibly hard. And it was really profound to be able to have our first day at the Together Center as a group, to be able to hold space for the emotions and realities that the community did not have that outlet for. And so being able to collectively sit in that reality, offer not only the support that was around us, and also being able to just recognize how bad things are, but the collective support that each of us is able to hold for each other, held a lot of hope for the future that many of us are still able to carry today.
It is an incredible third space in and of itself and for Pride Across the Bridge.